Okay, time to go for a drive. Let's thumb that start button. Now that's a noise. For this first edition, we've got a wonderful Ferrari F12 Bernaletta. This is a car with a top speed of 211 miles an hour, 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds, with a naturally aspirated V12 engine producing 740 brake horsepower. It is sensational. This is a car that has a wonderful bloodline. Ferrari front-end V12s are some of the best supercars there are around. This car can name the Ferrari 250 GTO, the wonderful 275 GTB, and the rock and roll 365 GTB Daytona as its bloodline ancestors. So the F12 is a successor to the 599, which was quite a large car, and Ferrari put a lot of effort into making the F12 very much a smaller vehicle than the 599. You'll notice first of all that they've lowered the frontal area, so this is a much lower car to the ground. This car has been developed not only with styling house as well as the aerodynamic departments that would have obviously worked on the Formula 1 cars at Ferrari as well. And this car is very much all about sculpting air as well as looking like a traditional V12 Ferrari. So starting down the front here, we have these beautiful scoops that drag air up through the bonnet here and then down through this wing, which is actually shaped like an aeroplane wing. And the idea is as the air is flowed down through here, it helps to hunker the front of the car to the ground, as well as then feeding air up past the doors and then up over the back of the cam tail. Now unfortunately we've had a bit of rain, so we're going to be a little bit careful what we're doing now. Ferrari UK don't really let this car go out in winter months, and they've reminded me to be extremely careful in the wet, because you've got to remember 740 brake horsepower through the rear wheels, this could get lively. So I put it in wet mode, and yes, we're going to be careful. Yeah, we're going to be careful. I really like about this drive position, really a lovely place to lock your thumbs into the steering wheel here. These paddles, like on many other manufacturers' cars, are actually fixed to the steering column, so as you turn the steering wheel they remain as in place, so you always know where the paddles are. So if you're in mid-corner and you want to change up or change down, the paddles are always where you expect them to be. So under the bonnet we have this beautiful, if I can get the bonnet catch open, we have this beautiful V12 engine. As I say, 6.3 litre V12. All of this carbon fibre is optional extra. Incidentally, there's £100,000 worth of options on this car that Ferrari UK have kindly spec'd onto it. £100,000, it's just amazing. These two objects here are like additional lungs for the car, so they're like reserves of air that the engine can pull into the chambers to ensure that it's got plenty of air as it rockets to its 10,000 revs red line.
The word supercar has been overdone, to the point where the word hypercar has been created to segment the likes of the LaFerrari and the McLaren P1, etc. For me, the F12 seems to take the essence of a traditional Grand Tourer and the extremes of a supercar to create a godly machine that not only can bend the laws of physics, but can also take your wife away for a night out, or ultimately for that wonderful drive across Europe to Saint-Tropez or Monaco. At £240,000 plus £100,000 for those wonderful options, the price is as startling as the acceleration, but if you've earned it, then you've earned the privilege of owning a Ferrari F12